have some very cold weather in the forecast for this weekend. Temperatures may drop so low that being outside for just a few minutes could be dangerous.
Yeah, it's going to be real bitter cold out there. We've got you back this morning with some tips for keeping yourself and your family safe. News 8's Renee Schmiel joins us live now in New Haven to tell us about the warning signs for hypothermia. Good morning, Renee.
Good morning, Keith. Good morning, Laura. When it gets as cold as it's expected to get this weekend, experts say hypothermia can set in just 10 to 15 minutes, so not very long at all. So if you do have to be outside at all, make sure you grab your scarf, your gloves, and of course a very warm winter jacket. Certain people, including small children, the elderly, and anybody under the influence of drugs or alcohol, are at a higher risk for hypothermia. It may start with just shivering, but eventually it will affect a person's brain. Their mental status may change and they won't think as quickly, so they may not even realize they're too cold and developing hypothermia. Frostbite is a risk too when it gets bitterly cold outside. If someone is developing frostbite, their skin color will change from red to white in just a short period of time, and then it may turn a bluish color.
Frostbite can be recognized sometimes just a painful sensation, change of your skin color. Sometimes it can look waxy, and people will develop initially pain, and then after that will not feel anything.
If frostbite or hypothermia is setting in, move the person to a warm environment and change their clothes, especially if they're wet. And make sure to give them warm, not hot water to warm them up. And coming up in the next hour of Good Morning Connecticut, we'll talk about how to keep your car running when it gets this cold outside. Live in New Haven, Renee Schmiel, News 8.